In this series, we look at some of the pragmatics and practicalities around the implementation of artificial intelligence, AI, using proven business practices on a risk-based approach. Whether the AI technology is hosted on site, private version in the cloud, using public source solutions from the cloud, a range of technology considerations apply. Similarly, there are data-related aspects to manage. Some of these aspects are discussed in this session. Let's get into it. Technology and data. In adopting and adapting to artificial intelligence, AI, are the technology issues and the related data aspects. While the technology should be seamless to business operations, with the focus being on the use, the policies, processes, and procedures for service delivery to customers. This is dependent upon the technology, the integration of the technology, and the management of the technology. Access to the data needed for the AI is again an area which should be seamless for business operations, but for which a range of issues occurs in the provision of the service. Whether using public services from the cloud, own private cloud solutions, or having artificial intelligence embedded within the overall operational software, like that controlling assembly lines, the AI needs to be managed. Managing the AI components. For those involved in technology and data, it is the meeting of the need to support the components in artificial intelligence. Supporting business types. The AI varies to need with type, size, location, market, sector of a business or an organization. The need to support with varying response includes personal. The responsibility is with the individual. Small organizations often have no need to stand up their own AI shops, but rather consume services with a series of pragmatic assurance, controls, and risk management. Medium organizations are starting to set up their own AI shops, as well as consuming services from the cloud. The need for awareness, policies, procedures, processes, controls, assurance, and risk management are becoming more extensive and more formalized. Large organizations, greater emphasis on their own AI shops with own instances of public cloud services for use. Formalized need for awareness, policies, procedures, processes, controls, assurance, and risk management. Global organizations, most will have their own AI shops servicing the combined needs. Formalized need for awareness, policies, procedures, processes, controls, assurance, and risk management. Supporting AI use. The AI use also varies with larger entities concerned with machine-to-machine and machine services more than the smaller operations. The significance of the pilot and autopilot model carries across with a need to support. Supporting data types. Managing the data types and the related impacts is part of the service. Larger entities who are faced with more needs often have more data to manage as well as types to address. Smaller businesses may rely on other data for their AI services without necessarily being exposed to some of the management aspects. Supporting AI types. Similarly, the types of artificial intelligence technology vary. The more specialized the operation, the more complex the operation, the larger the scale, the more complex the AI services become. Technology and data, operations and services. Much of the changes in the operations and services in technology and data around artificial intelligence is mainly an extension of existing activities. The difference in technology used for a 2-person operation to that of a 30,000 person operation with global operations carries forward around the transformation related to AI. The need to manage cloud operations or data access still occurs, with variations according to type, size, market, sector, regulatory, and other factors. From the coding using AI to customized solutions to AI performance management, some of the expected changes to manage include core platform, the management and operations of the core platform which underpins operations and services. Infrastructure, the management of the business infrastructure, including integrations and supporting legacy, such as data extractions. Support services, the provision of support and operations for a range of business support services used across business and technology. Technology and data are part of the services provided, with AI being embedded within operations as well as being used for the management of the operations. Business services. These are services from the business for use across technology and the business. Technology and data are part of the services provided, with AI being embedded within operations as well as being used for the management of the operations. Business operations. Use of a range of AI services and operations to directly support business needs. Part of the AI service is for use by machine to machine. Assurance. The technology assurance functions are also provided and are impacted by the use of AI. The adoption and adaptation around AI in related business operations are covered in other areas of this series. AI and related technology management. Areas of technology and operations related to artificial intelligence, AI, are considered. Applications. Applications are used for the accessing and processing of information, whether used directly by humans or into machine services and operations. This makes the management of applications an ongoing requirement. A suite of integrated applications is required for the sharing of data and processing of data. AI is likely to be embedded within the other applications, e.g. AI within logistics management software or assembly line quality management, as well as standalone AI applications. Cloud services. The rationale behind cloud services is that technology is provided on demand with related services and support. This is likely a mixture of publicly available applications, private instances of applications, as well as managing the legacy. The requirement for AI is the integration of the data sources. Security. The security of the solutions and the data required for the applications across the business, the stakeholders, channel partners, agencies, and third parties is required. How the data for a business is secured in public solutions is also to be managed. Services. The focus of services moves to recovery and management of data sourced by business priorities rather than a technology focus. Continuity of service is also data priorities. The service desk is also likely to change to support AI operation. These are just some of the changes to be made to support AI. Emerging Services-Based Solutions Model. For the technical resources, an illustration of possible emerging approach for AI is presented. Disparate systems need to be integrated to provide the required data. This may be done with the likes of low-code applications and APIs and/or with middleware. The server-orientated architecture may be replaced with service architecture. The integration of search algorithms with workflow, metadata, and permissions to manage the access and to provide the context for the AI. The results from the AI are used in reporting, analysis, processing, or in the design and creation. Whether this is machine to machine or people with machine, the overall model applies. This approach is very much aligned to the pilot and autopilot model, data management considerations. Data and its management are needed for the functioning and operation of artificial intelligence. The public access applications from the cloud used for teaching purposes or in the writing of marketing materials or letter use data that are made public for use by the algorithms to respond to requests made. When implementing AI, whether it is as specific use within a business or using public cloud services, considerations include types, the different types of data used, the emails, documents, images, videos, and related are covered in the unstructured data. Metadata is the data that describes the data, and permissions data manages the role-based access and permissions for use and access to the data. Migration. Data may need to be migrated and integrated between systems to support the business needs for which a range of aspects are managed. Sharing. The sharing of data is also to be managed, including integration with other stakeholders. Operational. The ongoing management of data is required to support AI operations, services, and management. Areas of note include testing and benchmark testing. The testing of the aspects of the data and the emerging benchmark testing of AI performance. Derived and blended products. The use of derived and blended data products in operations with its related risks. IP protection. The need for protecting intellectual property and its management. These are just some of the areas in data management to address. Working with open and closed loop data. An area for business management around artificial intelligence impacting operations is the nature of the data required for AI. Consider the imaging of crops, medical scan imaging, or the imaging on the manufacturing assembly line. These are all examples of closed-loop data, which is easier to access, assure, manage, and enables the AI to be readily applied. The data are of good quality, with consistency of supply, standards, and quality having the required assurance applied. Closed loop often makes it easier for the algorithms and its application. Social media, with its known advertising to set audiences based on set criteria, is also a comparatively closed-loop data. While there are data quality aspects, the supply of the content is often assured and is available. As more disparate data are used from varying sources of differing quality with less certainty of availability, the more open loop the data becomes. This makes analysis and management more complex, with more ambiguity in AI outcomes. The sourcing of different information for diligence in financial crime is an example of more open loop and less use of AI. The need for and use of closed loop data eases the use of AI, as well as making aspects like regulatory and process changes easier. Conversely, the more open loop, the more changes and management for AI are required, with wider controls and management. Different areas of business, as well as different businesses of size, type, sectors, markets, and location, have varying closed and open loop data demands, seeing a staged implementation of AI. Areas of opportunity. Within the data and technology services and operations, the areas of opportunity include routine servicing, revised routine servicing around AI, shared services, the shared services to support and use the management of AI, technology and data, the management of the technology and the data, supporting services, the supporting services within technology and data. The integration of applications and the secure data provision is the emerging area. With AI technology changing rapidly, the certainty is the demand for these services. Technology and data. Aspects of the technology and data management around artificial intelligence show similar needs across businesses, though the implementation will vary with business type, size, location, sector, and market. The use of closed-loop or open-loop data needs also impacts the use of AI. May this series be of value. Thank you for your time. Please share with others. Feel free to subscribe and add your comments. May you realize the benefits of AI for your